everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Resonant Rise 3 with NetherTrey. This is episode 21, and I'm just running a few more dense cables out to our main room from our hypercube, because I want to set up another one of our farms today. Like I've been saying, I'm really tired of having to run for Nether Quartz all the time, so it's time to not have to do that anymore. And I ran this down one lower than I needed to. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run another one of these dense cables over to the middle of our base, which I want to get them all set up anyway, so it's not like I'm wasting my time just to do a farm. But this is going to be the one that runs over to our quartzberry farm, which will be really handy because we already have auto glass going, and that's the other major thing you need is glass and quartz berries in order to make nether quartz by growing it. Let's see. So we're just going to finish off this cable right here. That'll get us our 32 channels running over to this column. This one's already set up. That's the one that our tree farm's above, and then this one I'll set up at some other point, probably pretty soon actually, because I do want to get some channels. Actually, the one we need for our spawning room is this one that I haven't even started yet. But this one is now set up so that we have channels going to the surface. Now our tree farm is on that one, which means the one that we're doing now should be, oh, 50-50 shot, and I still got it wrong. Right here. So I'm going to run this cable up through here, just like we did in the other room. We've got our farming station right here, and we're going to want to do some of these nether quartz berry bushes, just like we set up over here. Now we're going to need lava to irrigate it, and we're going to need netherrack in order to set up these quartz berry bushes. Now I haven't tested this with the Ender.io farming station. I know it works with the Mine Factory Reloaded farming stuff, so if we have to, we'll switch over to that, but I'd like to try this and see how it goes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run into this room, I'm going to grab a bunch of our netherrack. I'm also going to need our diamond hoe, which I believe is in the chest upstairs. Yep, right here. Take our netherrack, and let's see, was it this one? Nope, I guess wrong again. This one right here. So I don't want to set it up the same as our tree farm because we don't need dirt. So I'm going to get rid of this dirt. And we're gonna need more space than this, so we're gonna dig this out just like this. I think I'm also gonna dig this out. And I don't know if it'll reach far enough to get over here. But for now, we're gonna fill this in with netherrack. And we're also going to need lava. So where do I want to put that? I'll probably put it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should irrigate all the way over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. And if I wanted to, I could bump this out. So I'm going to go down here. We're going to have to fill in this little gap. Do I have any torches on me? I've got a couple just to light this area up so we can see. So this, I'm going to want to put a block underneath. So let's just take these. Just like that. For now. And we're going to need a bucket of lava. which is over here. That's the one thing I don't like about these pillars, is they do block my view, so I can't really see in here, but they do add a little bit of depth to the room as well, so it's not just open and flat. Like I said, I don't like how flat my walls are, so this adds a little bit of depth to the base. Stick this bucket of lava right here, grab our hoe. I really like the graphic that the Sphax texture pack adds to the netherrack, so it's kind of sad that the Ganny's Nether version here doesn't have 64 graphics. But that'll get that going, and then we're going to run over to our farm. I think we burned this tree down. Oh well. We'll take this bucket of lava because we're not going to need it over here anymore. Take all our berries. And we are going to put them in here. And so far, it looks like this is not going to work for us. Which is kind of sad because I like this setup. Now, if I take these berries and I plant them manually, do we have our watering can? No, I hope we don't go through the same thing that we went through last time I went looking for the watering can. Over to this room. Put away the rest of this netherrack because we're not going to need it for now. Oh, I took way more than I needed. I don't need all this extra wood. Cable facade for some reason. And let's find our watering can is not there. I think this time I really did put it in the chest so that I wouldn't lose it. And while we're here, we might as well hit the bed too, just so it's a little brighter. Watering can. Oh, you know what? One of the reasons it's not working is probably because we never hooked power up to it. So we're going to need an RF tunnel. Ooh, we are totally out of diamonds. So I'm going to have to run our quarry for just as long as we can, because it's still using up more power than we have available. So we'll let that run for a little bit. And we have diamonds, so that didn't take very long at all. So now we want our RF tunnel, which means we have to craft a peer-to-peer tunnel. I'm going to stick it right on the end of here. And that's why I had that extra facade on me. Close this back up. Now it's quickly filling up our system with resources. Let's check on our power supply. Oh yeah, we're half empty already. So we're going to go ahead and turn this back off for now. We're going to run our RF tunnel off of a smart cable right here. Actually, let's do that the other way around just in case we want to run power to anything else. Let's do right here, and then our RF tunnel here. We do need our memory card to load settings. There we go, device online. And then we'll go like this. Has power, our farm now has power. And let's try that one more time. Yay, it does work. So we're in good shape here. Let's let these grow for a little bit, see what happens when one of them grows to full size. This one's getting really close. Come on, you can do it. Grow to full size. One more step. So this one has now grown to full size, and so has this one. So let's see if we manage to auto harvest it. Does not look like it wants to auto harvest these bushes. Oh, you know what? This is also going to need a hoe to harvest. So let's go grab one of those real quick. So we're just going to make a regular old stone hoe. Hopefully that'll work, considering Netherrack needs a diamond hoe. I don't know if it'll consider that or not. So let's throw in the stone hoe. Yay, and it is working, and it's using a stone hoe. So we now have automated quartz berries. So just like before, we're going to set up a few other things. We're going to need to automate the export of hoes into our farming station. So we'll set up a pattern for that. And we're going to want an export bus. And we're also going to want a crafting card. Cool. So now I think we're also going to need some barrels, 2 of them. There's 2 barrels, and we're going to want at least, yeah, we're going to want 2 void storages as well. Take those. We're going to need our structural upgrades. So we're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need 2 of these, the tier 2s. And we'll just grab 1 of the next tier. Throw this glass in. Dirt we don't really need. We're also going to want some storage upgrades. We'll just let our system make a bunch of those for the time being, just so we have them available. That could take a little while. Must have used up the resources that were available, and now it's crafting more. So we're going to take these 6 for now, and that should be good. how many? We only have 4 item conduits. Probably going to need more than that. So let's get a couple of those cooking up. For those, we're going to need iron and ender pearls. Don't need this last dense cable. Throw these in here for now. Four ender pearls, 4 iron. I'm also thinking about doing something with the ceiling here because the ceiling's really flat, especially around the edges. Not sure what I want to do with that yet. Maybe just some kind of big fancy like chandelier type structure here, but I don't know, we'll see. Take those. And then we want conduits. Where are the conduits? There they are. So that'll make us a whole bunch of conduits. Oh, we're also going to want some storage upgrades while we're here. Did we make? No, we did not. So, or not storage upgrades, storage buses. So we're only going to want one of those because I don't think we're really going to want to have constant access to the quartz berry seeds. And we may even just be able to void them, but I don't want to take the chance of being stuck in a position where we don't have any. So that's why we're going to do it this way. So once again, we're going to do our 2 barrels over here. Actually, we might not even need access to... I mean, if there's really no use for quartz berries other than to make quartz, I don't think. 1 quartz berry and a glass in here makes another quartz. So there's a couple ways to do this. You can do 1 and 1 makes 1 quartz. Do with bottles, we don't want to do that. And 6 and 3. So this is actually cheaper on glass. So I think the regular crafting recipe is what we're going to do. It's weird that that's cheaper. It's usually not. So we are going to use our item conduits. And send them over here. I didn't really want to block this window, but I guess we can do it like this. And then we'll send that there and that there. Oops. Yeah, insert. We will put quartz berries in this one. And we're going to want to put the seeds in the other one, but we don't have any available right now. And it's going to take it a little bit because it's not planting all the seeds because it doesn't think it has any. That's going to be a problem. So first I want to lock this barrel. And if I take these and I throw them in here, it's not planting them. What if I throw them over here? Still not planting them. What if I take this out and put in a diamond hoe? Nope, still not happy. put them down. Oh, now it's planting them. And it's planting them over here. So I stuck them in the northwest, which planted them there. Southwest should plant them here, which is already full. Northeast will plant them. And the reason it's not planting them is because this one's, the southwest is already full, and then south, wait a second. So the northwest, yeah, so it was trying to plant them here basically. And this is not a place that it can plant them. So northwest is that way. So this is southeast. So we're going to want to lock the southeast. But I don't know why it didn't try to plant them. Probably because it automatically threw them in the first slot, which is the southwest, which is here, and this section's already full. I wonder if I'm having the same, well, saplings are all full, so that one doesn't really matter. Just kind of filling them up as it needs to. So once this actually fills up, it probably won't be an issue, but until then it's going to have trouble planting them. But that's okay, it'll work itself out in the long run. So let me come back down here. We got 0 excess seeds, 7 quartz berries. They're growing slowly. We have that set up there. I don't think we're actually going to need access to these from our main network, so we don't really need this storage bus. While we're here, we might as well hook up our structural upgrades on these guys. And then 2, 2. This one is going to get just a void upgrade because I'm not going to need more than a stack. I got 64 stacks of these because we're just not going to need that many berries. This one we're going to go up to 3, and then we can put 7 upgrades on this. How many did we bring on? We brought 6, but we're going to want to leave 2 slots for a void upgrade. So we'll have to put some more upgrades on those later. But what I think we're going to do is we are going to auto craft our quartz right here and put it into a barrel. So let's go back down into the base. We're going to need another barrel. And we're also going to want to auto craft those quartz. So I think what I'm going to use is a cyclic assembler, just because I like them. We already have power running up there, so why not? And of course. There we go. They're not too bad to craft. Use up all that. We're going to make more tin gears, more copper gears. We want the thermal foundation ones, like that. We're also going to need a redstone reception coil, and that'll make a cyclic assembler. Now we're also going to need a schematic. Oh, we're out of paper. That's weird. Fortunately, we are auto-crafting wood, so I'll take a bunch of this spruce wood, back over to our old paper system over here, throw the wood in. We may even have some, no, we don't. Grab this paper. Just like that, make a new schematic. Now, in order to make these, we're going to need some glass, which, remember, we're auto-crafting now, so we always have at least 1,000 on hand. Come over to our workbench. throw our blank schematic in there, and then I believe it's 3 glass down the middle, and we're going to need some of our quartz berries. Just 6 of them. Actually, we probably only need 1 to set the pattern, but that's okay. Just like that. We're going to write our schematic, and we're going to take it out of here. We're going to take our cyclic assembler. We're going to put it right here. We're going to configure it to export on the left. Going to import from the top. And then we're going to put another conduit here. Now we are going to change this so it can both insert and export. Going to have it insert on green. And we're going to have it extract on blue. And then this one we are going to have just insert on blue. Then it's going to use the schematic to craft the quartz and then output it to this barrel. Now if we take, we also have to set this so that its extract is always active. So that'll pull that 1 quartz berry out and it'll put it down here. Put these in as well, and it will automatically pull those out and also put them in. Now we're going to need to get glass into this as well. So what we're going to do is the insert on top is going to be green. So it will only put the quartz berries on top here. We're also going to need to run some power over to this guy. And that'll do the trick. Filling up on power. We're also going to need to put glass in here. So in order to do that, we are going to have to run, we don't want to do it there because that's where our stairs are. So I guess we'll just run it down here actually. We're going to need some cable. We'll do an ME export bus. Let's see, which side is that? That's the back. So the back is going to receive purple, which will only put it in the bottom. Put that there, and we're going to run our smart cable just like that. Fix our stair while we're waiting for that to get a channel. Okay, so that's now using 1 channel. We're using 2 channels total in here. Now, do we have any glass on us? Yes. So we want to get back in here somehow like that and tell it that it's exporting glass. That will put glass in here just like that. And as soon as it receives 6 pieces of glass, it will use up the quartz berry, or yeah, 6 pieces of glass. It will use up the quartz berries that are available to create 6 Nether Quartz for us, and it will eject it into this barrel, which it has. Now this barrel is where we are going to want to put our storage bus, because that's really what we're after, is Nether Quartz. So ME storage bus, hook that up like this. That's now using 2 channels, and we have Nether Quartz in our barrel. Now this is going to be pretty slow for a while because we're not growing quartz that fast. So there's a couple ways to help that. One, we might be able to use bone meal. I don't know if it works or not. I'm going to have to try it. But if that's the case, then we can set up a skeleton spawner, make bone meal, and feed it into this farming station. I don't know if I want to go that route. Maybe in the long run we will. The other option is we can expand this farm a little bit to see if that helps us out. In between episodes, I'm probably going to use the watering can on this to see if I can fill this in to see how quickly our system can create Nether Quartz for us. But yeah, for now, this is working the way we want it to. The only other thing we're going to want to do is auto craft hose, which I used our export bus. So we're going to come down here, we're going to make another one. What we're probably going to end up doing is we don't want to dig up anywhere where there's netherrack. So this is probably the best place to do it, right here, because it's already right below our ME network, or our ME cable. Do it like that. Bring this cable up here. We want this to export hose. That one has damage to it, but we may need a brand new hoe. Well, let's try it, see what happens. And a crafting card. Nope, that didn't work. We're going to need a brand new hoe in order to tell it that that's what we want. So we're going to throw this hoe back in here. Then we're going to make a brand new one real quick. We also need to eat again. So now if I put that there, crafting card, do not use stocked items, only craft items while exporting. Pull this hoe out, pops in a new one. Cool, so we're in good shape now. So let me cover up some of this stuff and we'll be right back. Actually, guys, for the first time, I've actually managed to do an entire episode in one segment. We've been going for about 33 minutes. So in between episodes, I'm going to fancy some of this up, close it up so that it doesn't look so bad. I'm also going to use some glass to fill in these windows, find some ways to make this look a little better, because this is by no means a finished build. I'm going to want more of those automatic doors here as well. So it'll look better in the long run. But for now, guys, that is an episode. Thank you for watching once again. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, comment, give me some feedback, tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see, if you have any ideas, if you think something I did was dumb, or there's something about a mod that I don't know, or that you think I've overlooked, let me know. See you next time.